Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok, in case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet, sweet mamas alone. Now we all for come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make alone. Anytime where you pay, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one, inside Sierra Leone. Let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok. Where to bring information about Salone. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok. Where to bring information about Salone. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok.
Yes, Fambule, welcome back to yet another very, very important segment where they come through the Komon-Tok platform. Just like any other day, we know the turn with Komon-Tok them. Yeah, of course. Always we get Komon-Tok them. Today, one of we Komon-Tok will get for can labor on now. We're still on the chief minister, and when you look at what in Sylvia Blyden says, it look like this man they undermining boss. But why we even say so? Because even if you defend somebody, even if you try at least for sell somebody, do I in a manner in which is realistic? Because there are times you get way back where you do certain things, you ought the very person where they say they try for help. In the interview where this man be do, it makes some astonishing, it makes some, oh my, atomic lies them, where may not ever fast lie them. For they say we don't go back into the Athens of West Africa. Mother Bio don't take Salome back to the Athens of West. Could you believe that? For God's sake. Now so you the support person. So the idea where they come up from there, Sylvia and other people and say, this man technically the undermining boss, you know, go say, I mean, just look at some of the statements here. Anyway, we go look into that. We also see we also see people in protest on this abortion, Kailang. We want to look into that. And we also see on the very interview, Honorable Cabo, it gets small difference within Sengese, where he called them party on progressive opposition. We get for look into that. We also see back a very disturbing, but it's not a new thing. We all know what's in the urban of the country. NRA, massive amount of fraud where they expose it. We also see ECSL, I mean, EDSA don't increase the tariff by more than 70%, 72%. So whilst money lost in other sectors, then they increase more pain on the suffering of the. You see the correlation, eh? Because una pay, the other people didn't take. I don't know if they get the point, and that's probably exactly what they take place. We also go look at well, this one we don't know, but it look like this style one can say APC say that they revenge if it don't kind of power. We Capscanu, Ambassador Capscanu, Nambi Putam, and we will count them. And we see one tanker for them where a lot of people in the bill feel the bill per mind where it just fever like what be happen today. But anyway, none the accident not take place there according to what we get. We hope see nothing will happen there. We will make Launa know about that. And on the international stage, it looked like say Donald Trump they push very hard for let the war end in Ukraine between Russia and Ukraine, and that would be a good news for the entire world. Especially we'll get vested interest in Ukraine. You know, very emotional for some of we. We left the without even prepare. We're not preparing nothing. Nami pajamas. When I wake up now the well, I wake up now the window. Well, first, because we not even believe say that's the really happen because these two countries more or less now one people. Majority of the people within at the city, or in fact, now Russian language they speak. The East part again are the same way. In fact, you go interested for no say Boku Ukrainian no sabi talk their language. It's true, it's a fact. It's a fact. Now Russian need to talk. Even though they don't outlaw that language there, but still we know they someone for what learn the Ukrainian language, even we now the Russian language we they talk. Even us now also this now they talk. Me and wife. But anyway, that's just personal for we, and it's very important. If we're getting good news and the wow, we'll talk. We hope see solution will come out of those meetings we put in and some get for all very soon. All right. So if you just join me for the first time, you're more than welcome with a different sound with the Komon-Tok na YouTube, and we also did na Facebook, and we also did na Instagram. My name na Komon-Tok today na the 10th of January 2024. But they can just not for comfort by issues a bit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet mamas alone. Now we all come together.
All right, so straight to the point. We're not getting nothing for rest. Just that gentle reminder. You know that autism sharing is caring. Consider that important too. Seriously important. So do two things. So you do all together. Share or you like. Okay, please consider that. We really appreciate that in advance. All right, so what do they do first? Because on this singer, we get a lot of journalogy inside. We want to take with time. This man makes so much provocation. This man makes so much blunder on this interview to a point that if it's not we get people who they do fact check. Because what's it good do not AYV so they ever pass Canadian platform here. No other media platform no they will go challenge. Like we will get them part of the wall here. When a politician talks something, a public figure, you get fact checkers and people who they fact check every word where they talk for make sure they not deceive the people. But Salon, we get media houses and they give the platform to them people and they spew lies upon lies, chronic and diabolical lie, pathological lies, and nobody no will get the guts for sit down the fact check them. Look what do they do so. But I can understand the total, the environment. They're on total state captured. I understand. Even the media itself not free at the country. So who dare you? Who dare you? When chief minister don't talk, you go sit down at 98.1 or AYV go begin to do fact check of her. Maybe something they lost your life. Blacker than imagine a mentally retarded person just for oppose, then send an pandemic would. But thank God at least them platform here they exist, we they do best. Because of our responsibility, we not want to let people and continue for take salon people and for granted. All right. So let me tap here for us a little bit. Now we can go on this safe motherhood bill where government they push, where secretly there are two things involved there. This abortion, and we'll make it many times here. If exceptions and day where medical condition, incest, like sometimes papa they sleep with him pikin, belle or the reverse, or maybe sometimes the life of the mother they at risk. If you not do that, both of the mama and the pikin they die. There are certain exceptions and way if it happen, that's fine. But that blanket, that's not the thing where a lot of people get concerned over. And especially with society, it's not about talking about waiting 2 months and they do inside secret, inside room, gay, no gay. But the fact what they talk here is each and every culture different. With society not ready for that yet. We get more pressing issues than for discourse rather than talk about, go put something into a law. But technically, from what you understand, it be a part of the bill also. Okay, let me take you first. Let me see what will happen on this protest before we come on the Senge issue, because I get the talk today. What they can just now.
Brothers and sisters, as we all gather, these are religious people them, where they come for make their position very clear. Now the Kailan runabout for say the abortion bill where they want pass. Now parliament where they lay tomorrow na parliament. For say we the religious people. Now Kailan they against the bill. And we they tell all we 10 honorables them way then a parliament. For say the people of Kailan don't reject that bill. And even though we let it in a SLBC, the people them reject them for say no one shot a bill. Because we don't legalize murder na Sierra Leone. Because the bill say anybody where it take belle, it get right for let it go and abort that belle day. Even you get belle 9 months, you forgot Puela. That means the doctor no go hold any doctor again when in the Puel belle. And automatically then pass that bill, they don't legalize murder na mama salon. So I make we all flags from different ministries don't agree for say the people of Kailan and the clergy they say no to abortion. The people of Kailan and the clergy they say no to abortion. So what we foretell we 10 parliamentarians and tomorrow for say we not agree. They don't tell we for say we not agree for the abortion where they want pass tomorrow. We know no puebele na salon. We know no puebele na salon. So we know no puebele na salon and God they against them. No puebele na salon, we don't want them. No way. That money, do you let them return them back? Who don't want them? We don't want that money in mama salon. That puebele money, who don't want them? We don't want them. Abortion is dangerous. We don't want puebele na salon. So we they talk to with members of parliament tomorrow. Una no pass that bill. If we not pass that bill tomorrow, we know the banner. As pledges, we know they will tuna today, we know they will tuna tomorrow. So that bill not for pass.
No abortion as alone. Thank you very much.
Brothers and sisters, na mama salon. The pastors and the Christian and even the Muslims that they against the bill tomorrow where they for pass the parliament. The bill where he say they for Puel Bele. So God begin get it right for let it Puel Bele. Unless it Bele day 9 months. Once you say you want Puelam, you for Puelam. And we they say we don't want that bill na mama salon. When they talk to we 10 parliamentarians them, when they get for the tomorrow in the parliament, for say the people of Kailan say they don't want that bill. We don't want Puebele, na mama salon. And we order ourselves for say we don't want to take. We don't want Puebele na salon. So man of God get for can't talk up inside Mende again, but then they know for say yes, we don't want Puebele na salon.
Modestia can we see now? Where one more be pastor semena into Kailan. People there mo talo adio. Mo parliament je adweju. Te ma gbate bo na sina. What wait to sala me do table why na ma. Parliament go. What wait to the mo pele ke ma te ke jare bona. Ya ba ti apunya ni. Tell. Tu e be na. Ana le punya on. Opo be ako ga salu. Opo be aga wofla. Opo be aga waiter. Akayi na peleke tekwi na nyare gona mulegesia munyagesia mudegesia te akunya ni mwamu kuo mablesia mwa pasese mo kaila mwamu wi na gbe wo bi galaye ibubui tawa ye jita mo pema taye ma doeji fun kepe taye ma district puma we tejo osmaleo so anabe wo mule lo mo ade ma bido mweke mwamu mulumi ko nya ni lema mo ade ma bido mweke mwamu mulumi ko nya ni lema so ana wo mule lo ko le mo na ade ma nasiama mo police mo soje satibi mo council chairman ayama omo moro repusia wo na sia si mo ya bo ma parliament yo ke mo lo mai mo na de ba ni mo pele ke na bi ke mo ko mo pa sia mo de yo mo di city yo ma mo lumi ko we ye bi na taboda ale na yin nu aya ta ye le akonya ni bi pata mo lumi ma so jine ha mo era ko we ni mo pele ke u ma go government yi ma go ke kai la mo lumi ko we bi na ta sina se da ma me ado ke bo we na ma na ria parliament yi ke mo lumi ma ana we ti da ta ti na akpapati ke mo go ma de se mo de mo ma mu nu ama be ga du e na gbe na le ala na le yan ta gugu in dunia ta o bible ni ro ma mo anu wa so bi na mo gele mana go ye mo bebla mo mu lumi ha mu lumi
Yongo be makitila ose. Injole uno di Bulonya ba Kailau district. Paswe ya. Banadi video menekawa. Nancho government yo Australia di Munma. Therefore, if tambe na di mia to afolilante bo fono fu le Australia injejole. Injema haule, injema shole, injema lorore. Lela be nancho di Bulo banacho tie sawaninda. Bagelo honorable ya.
All right, okay. Now that's side with the tap. We move on to another theme. I know say you probably get the answer. No, if governments want pass the passer, you know that. No amount of protest, no amount of talk, no. I mean, so sometimes, but it's good where at least people in the put out them vent out their anger or their dissatisfaction or their concern. Very important for lay up on a democracy, at least for posterity. Not so very good. Now let me come to something very serious again. You see, I want flash reset a little bit on Sylvia back within ABC. Then we can draw for you one. If you can listen, if you listen to within this guided talk, you ask yourself if this guy really understand what he talk, or if this guy really sincere, if the guy is all really want to become president of Sierra Leone. I don't know how we don't reduce the politics to the gutters to a point that you get for know how for lie with precision. You lie with passion. You get for know how for lie with passion. You see, for lie, everybody sabi lie. But now a choice. You can choose not for lie. Just like for curse, everybody sabi curse. But sometimes you choose not for curse. Because, I mean, not because you're able to do something that you go do now. Not because I know I'm able to beat a particular person that now lasting for me for bitter. In fact, sometimes even at the point of where you know say this person I able bitter, where you know do you don't prove a point say strong past than you able control him your strength, the mental strength. Sometimes even no say that people I don't know go better school. Me I go better school. For example, you know, in PhD holder, I go school. I well educated. I can choose for life pade, but slab just be that decent person. Learn on life pade. It's a choice. You didn't get the point. It's just a choice. But it's all come to decency. It's all come to probably just like what Obelix school, what they talk about. Sometimes the homes they will come up from. Sometimes the upbringing. Sometimes now the bad friends. Sometimes now because of we insecurity, particularly this particular minister, they on in foot then they on the back. They are watching back. Because for the fact that you challenge the first lady, you don't wear power. Now probably they make this override. They go override for put some kind. My good God. Anyway, let's just flash you, Sylvia. You remember this post where they try for talk about Senge? It's a now indictment to the current president for say it look like say not able doing job. And that making say if he become if or be that of course all man ambition, and be president of the country, it will make education affordable for all, right? Now, why would they bring Candice? When you're there as a leader, whether good or bad, you get for acceptance. If a minister go do bad thing, as long as they serve under you current government or even past government, then can relate her. A leader, if you accept with him, both the merit aspect of anything they come out good, and also get for take the blame. And like Dentiana, if you send somebody, your officer, they go make a mistake, now your responsibility, they come to you. Now you delegate the authority to her. Then they come back to you. Now like this guy, listen this guy carefully, ask yourself this question: what planet would this guy they live? It's just because of okay, he go Harvard, he well educated, he get PhD, he sabi talk, I mean, if I take advantage of the people and for anyway, I don't listen this man. What I can just now.
The universities, Cornell University is up and running. Eastern Technical University, we're working on the transition really for the faculty, and we'll do that. But the real big one is MBSSE. 3-4 years ago, we started a project called the Education Outcomes Fund. And people, again, didn't know what we're doing, and there are lots of criticisms. Hundreds of schools are part of that all across the country. An independent study 3 years later shows, this year, just a month ago, that the learning outcomes from those schools, those programs in Sierra Leone, is equivalent to an extra year of learning gain in the best performing African country. It's incredible. President Biu said we'll go back to Athens of West Africa. Now we're Athens of Africa. That's what it means. And
you get the point where this guy they talk. An independent study. What's this independent study day? Show me the reference. You know, you're a PhD holder. Even when we count certain things, most of the time we give reference, or at least you see the reference. You don't know how this come out. How could this man sit down on national TV? Blatantly, they say an independent study find out, say, where education, it don't reach a point will be equivalent to the best performing African state. Who don't have this African state? You know, name the African state. You know, name for the independent, the organization or the research institute or the think tank will conduct this particular thing for showy, and he say we don't go back to the Athens of West Africa. How could this man, anyway, let's just take him, maybe something, let's take him for you one more time. Listen this guy.
Independent study 3 years later shows, this year, just a month ago, that the learning outcomes from those schools, those programs in Sierra Leone, is equivalent to an extra year of learning gain in the best performing African country. It's incredible. President Biu said we'll go back to Athens of West Africa. Now we're Athens of Africa. That's what it means.
That's what it means. That is what it means. Family, this I know we spend much time on even doing any research on this. It's super easy. You didn't alone. You understand? We don't see videos then where even learning. We saw the classroom there. We don't see them video the classrooms have no day. Where one teacher, I think I'm from the Southeast also, the teacher, they cry, they beg, they ask government and pay attention then. They picking in, and not get even blackboard. And this guy get the gut, he get the bold mind. He said, we now don't return to the Athens of West Africa. Mother Bio don't promise, he be promiser, and you don't make him. And I don't know till I can't continue that part today. The point is what they try for talk. What are this independent research body will do this finding? We don't know. Who's best African? What are the best? What are the name of the best African performing country where equivalent to where we don't equivalent to? You know, tell me. So it just find out very easy for go AYV become the controller for go spill some kind heavy. My good God, these guys. So because you know, so you're able to lie, you can lie. So it's easy for you let you just lie. It's simply like that. I able to lie, so I can lie. I don't make us say it get for be a choice. Not because I for not so because I know say I able to cause or as I be cause, and for cause, even though I don't see the need. Not because of I know my good God. What is good? Anyway, let's just finish up because I just 2 minutes of that. Now we'll take that side. Listen one more time and you go be the choice.
Those programs in Sierra Leone is equivalent to an extra year of learning gain in the best performing African country. It's incredible. President Biu said we'll go back to Athens of West Africa. Now we're Athens of Africa. That's what it means. And this happened in 6 years. It didn't. We anticipate that the results in 10 years are going to be even bigger, but it happened very quickly, and that's because we combine innovation, we combine financial support into education, and just the goodwill and vision of His Excellency, and we're very proud of that. So, human capital development, lots of jobs. Ministry of Youth is doing lots of amazing things. Jobs from private sector, Myro. Forestry employs thousands of people, most of them young women. We have all these other mining companies ramping up, employing, and all this industry, the iron, cement, and all of these things. There's lots of good things. The Civic Festival was fantastic. It's a major highlight. You saw the whole country come around and celebrate its culture, have a vision. It was really great to see His Excellency was there. All ministries were there, government and civil society and private citizens celebrating Salum Big Pass we all. And that's a wonderful thing that we've had. It's been a good year.
Okay. Okay, so Fambulen, clearly on this interview first, the way I tell you from this interview, they talk rich 1 minute, call His Excellency, the President, His Excellency, more or less, like I say, it ain't in a serious panic mode. Yeah. We don't know, no surprise, the next cabinet shuffle for Erise, the Dompula. No surprise at all, no surprise. So right now, it on the order and say override. It's really a lot of job industries, they don't do this, they don't do that. I mean, where are these things? Where are the thousands of jobs what they don't create? Who side then created thousands of jobs? Now who side? Whose part? Na Makeni, na Kailaon, na Bo, na Freetown? Who side the thousands of jobs then come out? Who side? Please show us. Like I say, it don't only override because imposition they at stake. But it's a shame. It's a shame for let you be a doctor and then you afraid for them fire you or for resign. It's a shame. If you know, say, like how they say, like how we believe, not to say all the time for put you down because let other people not get it twisted. It's a good thing for you, say, a Sierra Leonean achieve then kind status than they for a young man achieve the status of being chief minister, he go to one of the best school at the world, when at Harvard University, excel there. It's a good thing. But at the same time, you get to prove, say, yes, indeed, you get the competency for create job for yourself. In fact, that's the essence of education. Create a job for yourself. If you say yes, indeed, you get that kind of acumen, you get that competency there. No, they see don't kind of like poor people and poor people where you sabi, you educate past them. Say yes, this is wrong. Like I don't make the example many times. Not only because you able to do something, then it will become a license for you to do. Not a license. You can choose not to do that. Out of principle. Anyway, all right. Now we put that side aside. We therefore not done with it. We'll count that side better one. We therefore pay attention on that. And we get a lot of them. This is what we need as a country. Fact checking. They were. Now we reduce because the people and the population. Now the country, majority of the people are not they read and not they write. Now that makes some of them guard and block here, then can just, spew anything what they want for and talk anything. And people and they believe them. When I watch this interview, where people and they praise them back, oh my God, I say, oh my good God. My good God. This guy, technically, they destroy your life. Yeah. Because they can't lie there. It destroy the economy. They destroy it send bad image outside there. Because if you people in physics alone, everything fine. Other people in with something one kind of put them go relax and say, okay, everything fine. The economy, we not done it too. We therefore can't tell you how the economy don't grow. The economy, the macroeconomic stability policies or don't put. Oh my good God. But anyway, we go do some genealogy. That side, they let you get that. Let me just flash you. This, I'm sure plenty people don't see it, but some of them don't see it. On that very interview day, he said this word.
The main opposition as some progressive. Do you still hold that view on the opposition?
APC is not ready to lead this country today. It's not ready to lead this country tomorrow. It's not ready to lead this country in I don't know when. The leaders in APC are unprogressive. And I can say this without a doubt that unprogressive is not a bad thing. unprogressive to the policies that are necessary. If you criticize free quality education, it means you're unprogressive. You don't understand what needs to happen in this country. If you criticize the way we are managing the economy now with no good idea, it means you're unprogressive. And I have many good friends in APC. They're like, it's not a personal shot at them. Those guys are good people. But as a party, APC does not have any policies. Have we seen any APC policy recently? What's the alternative policy that APC is bringing to this country? All they're doing through their newspapers is to write, oh, I saw a newspaper today that says Chief Minister audits quick corruption in the Office of the Chief Minister from the audit report. You read it, there's no substance in there. There's an audit report. It's very it's there. I think they said they weren't paying taxes or withholding taxes. If you're going to put my face and my name on there, you should at least read the substance for people. So the APC as a party, when they start coming up with policies, alternate policies for how they will shape this country for our children, for our economy, then we'll listen. Then we can have a conversation. And that's why I say they are not progressive. They are not good for this country today, as President Bio said. They are not good for this country tomorrow. And we'll keep working every day to make sure that we keep them from the State House, because they don't know the economy. They like this at the gear, they shape, mo hala hala geda. That's what they do. This is why they have people in the past abuse people, more Komon-Tok. Unfortunately, there are really some smart people who associate because maybe their parents come from there, their friends are there, they were there before. But I invite them, if you're one of those progressive APC people, I invite you to come to SLPP. I invite you to at least form opinions and ideas. If you don't want to come to SLPP because for whatever reason, at least step up and develop policies that will at least push us as a party and as a government, so that we can also think. For now, they are not helping us think at all.
All right. Now, Abdul Kabo reply on this one. Now, Twitter. It said, I have just listened to the Chief Minister's interview on AYV, where he referred to leaders of the opposition as unprogressive for criticizing the government's policies. That statement is reckless and irresponsible. However, one outstanding quality of a good leader is how he handles criticism. When you receive constructive feedback or criticism, listen carefully and respectfully. Don't interrupt, argue, or justify yourself. Try to understand the perspective and intention of the giver and ask questions if you need clarification. Thank them for their input and acknowledge their point. This was how APC handled criticism, to the extent that inflation never went up to 54% under our watch. The cost of a bag of rice only moved from 60 to 200,000 in 10 years. All salaries were paid before Christmas. Minimum wage afforded our citizens 3 bags of rice. Finally, the Chief Minister does not need to look too far for alternative policies from the opposition. Please find yourself parliamentary answered. They contain several alternatives to government policies from the opposition. Have a nice day. That was the reply given to the Chief Minister by the minority leader, Winner Abdul Kabo, in replying to. Again, we're not done it with Denga. We still get for do ourselves a favor as a country. We got a lot so the loss. We the practice and kind of politics, deceitful politics. We get a lot so the loss. We're not only lost by economic strengths, by uniting people. We also lost especially the young generation when they can, because then they copied and they say, okay, we don't define we own politics in we own way. Say you get for be that sharp liar, somebody waits for sabi twist, manipulates thing. It's a bad thing. In fact, if that are bigger losses for Hanover, some of them bad legacies here to we begin them when they come up the next leaders there, the future leaders there. Not the biggest loss, Nandi. Not the biggest loss. Because that's go practice the worst politics. Even at a time like this, where technology there everywhere, where they see, for check them video, people in the sit down back then, the man they lie with passion, Then they lie with passion, with no roadblock. And somebody just put in the comment section, say, take advantage of the guy with the interview. Perhaps it's two-way. Either the guy afraid for ask and question, or perhaps maybe not much. Anyway, we're not done with it. I want to take you to waiting with the struggle and days are all for Brinkan to you. What did this guy do? This Senge guy. He go meet the back riders there because people are not be getting clear and not be understanding. He go ask a membership. The membership, according to the bike rider, now 2 million bike riders there. So he capitalized on that as if for be say the 2 million bike riders there. Now government don't buy for them bike. Then technically now so they do. But how we know? Let me just do this genealogy, but the struggle and we don't get the exact part where we engaged. Listen, this man.
So when we say we give 500,000 jobs, we will get 2 million people there. If we able to create the avenue, the policy, the law there, it's easy for make more than 500,000 jobs come up. We are not more able to provide 500,000 jobs. Yeah. With the right support, we are able to land in no heartbeat. And so we they work with I know say the Ministry of Youth don't they work with a different way there for make say the bike lane way some man can get at a discounted price so that we not have to own the bike then. That we go on the bike, and I know say that priority than they from the Ministry of Youth through this youth employment scheme. If you look at me jacket, where I want to sell, I thank you for me jacket, you get QR code. That then technology.
Okay, so basically, that was how he put in the face of the bike riders because them it's not before they. Now, when you listen to what he is saying, AYV. Directly now, where they can sell the message, it's quite different. Listen again.
Went with them. They have a new executive. They went to see His Excellency. They went to see me as well before. And when they see us in our office, like in most instances, they tell us, set a bullet points. They have 30 minutes, they have 1 hour, whatever. They go, they say, Your Excellency, I have A, B, C, D, and you clap, and you take photos, and you leave. You never understand the reality in the parks. So I called them and I said, hey, I also have an electronic bike and I wanted to bike. So I say, I've been biking around. And instead of just going to bike along the beach, I said, I want to go bike and see the parks. So I'll bike to the parks and stand next to the guys. They don't know who I am. And then we start having conversations. And those conversations actually taught me a lot. So your question, what did I learn? Welfare. These guys are professionals. They're young people. They have jobs. They're not looking for jobs. So when people say 500,000 jobs, where are they? They have 2 million jobs. And government is helping them. All these keke riders, the Ministry of Youth, Agriculture, where...
Okay, you see? Now they go capitalize. You go meet the guys there, for go know them friend, then more or less like the number, the strength. So now, it don't come as if to say government and buy. Let people and just get this, not get this twisted. Not to say that the government of Salome buy 500,000 and buy Gideon, not to say happy no. This now the membership registration. Yes, government buy few bikes there, what we see, but that both are that scandal will be take place. I think one of the projects again about bike and buy some few bikes there. But like the 500,000 bikes there, not so government buy them all. This now the Okada riders and the association, the numbers there. Now they didn't go hide now because time on the beat and halfway to the time they go. So there's nothing like even 50,000 jobs that would have create. But yet still this man they override. They only override. They go and lie. Anyway, we need to for before the end of the program, we go cut for you how the economy don't go, how they don't stabilize the currency, the forex, how do they able make pay wages there? How almost my God, what have you done to deserve this kind of people? For God's sake, it's a disappointment. It's a disappointment from somebody like, from somebody like this man. No wonder what we they call I need the pickle code. And we know they are out of personal, absolutely. And we will continue for Trevor call you back. If you want can the platform day, but some of them say we have a turn on the hard fact. If none of them they make where we call you no pick we call. That's simple. If this way, we call you or try for reach you, because we don't call you answer in 2 terms. If they see the missed call, we don't write you. If they see they ignore it, it's fine. But we go continue for what we do so. Thank God, will not cost you, will not talk anything extraordinary from what you say, but we just do a fact check because if you say the people of Sierra Leone deserve better and you yourself deserve better for do this. You can do more than that. I'm sure you can do better than that. Saying you can do better than that. Anyway, let me just tap that side here. We go find one more clip on that. We go bring a canto now. We just want to take you whilst we search for that clip there. An incident took place today where we see Pamai people in the bill. Let me bring a cam. We can just.
You see, woman, old man, doing this village, everybody bring can butter for come and take drum. Whether they get inside plastic, they get inside plastic. Whether they get inside butter, they get inside butter. Wherever, old man, they take what they take. Police not able to control this particular scene because according to the people before it waste, made them benefit from them. This is exactly what is going on now Koribondo Highway, even as there is an oil spillage of this tanker, where now a suffering tanker, we get accident. You see police presence, they try to protect the scene, but yes, people then they get the thing inside bath, then they run wherever then they go with them. It's a very serious situation right now that demands high presence of police personality because the people in the outway, the police they control. As right now we see people who work inside my old man told butter, and police not able really able to control the situation right as at now because the people number pass and police don't do everything humanly possible, but they need more police presence. You see butter they come, people they come with butter from all angles, so for make them go get, this is a similar situation where happened inside Freetown during when the tanker with fuel they get accidents. You see woman, see people, hundreds of people they in the flow manifest. See people they get per mile like saying water. You see this exactly. You see waiting to carry on. 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 This is Sierra Leoneans. These are Sierra Leoneans fighting for forget per mind. See waiting to carry on. They don't come under the vehicle. 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 These are Sierra Leoneans under the vehicle. Then they under the truck right now. You see? Sierra Leoneans the fight. Forget per mind. All over. Sierra Leoneans fighting to get the fuel, to get this oil. You see? For the one for the inside dirty, where no one for know, See waiting happen. Police don't try their best, but they're not able to control the amount of people who are determined to get this per mind.
All right, so we see this clip they circulate, but we're not able any accidents. For example, maybe person died there. Anyway, that's not the side we get on that. So what we don't do for ourselves, we want to with the other side of Senge again. We can't do one of the things where them feel like say an achievement for go borrow money in the IMF. What achievements now? Please listen to the other part of this. It go monitor you. Just so advice.
And where do you think improvements needs to be ushered in? The various projects or activities that were undertaken by the government in 2024.
I think that there were lots of progress in 2024, and In 2023, I used to use the hashtag "We Will Deliver" because we just started and at the start of the year, and I transitioned that to "We Are Delivering" because of the evidence that we have. There are certain things that we still will deliver, but we are delivering, and one area in which we're delivering is the economy. The economy is so important for us as a government that President Bill is unequivocal about how important it is. In fact, if you look at the Big Five, the purpose of the Big Five is to strengthen our economy. And you know that because when they did the analysis on the GDP, we saw that the GDP was rebased and it expanded. Why? Because of the informal sector. The informal sector grew, and there are various policies that brought on the keke riders, the traders. The Bank of Sierra Leone now is rolling out the switch. It's been rolling it out for a while. You see that there were different fintech solutions, lots of industry. 19 industries have been set up since 2018. It takes a while for those to reflect on the economy. You see that NRA met its target. We were in the IMF program. The value of being in an IMF program is that your macro fiscal policies have to be aligned, how much you spend, how much you raise, amongst other progressive governance policies that.
Okay, now all I'm forced around the IMF policy, that are the things of way is shameful for even a country they boast of. See, I mean, one of your credit line, your lifeline for you run your country, you get for go back. I'll take you back into many. We don't see. Let's just take you about. Let me just educate yourself a little bit, all right, about the IMF. Let people not get it twisted here. But they come just now.
The International Monetary Fund, an institution that promotes global economic stability and perhaps a lender of last resort, or as some say, an outdated organization whose policies damage the social and cultural fabric of a country. Let's take a closer look. The IMF was founded in 1944 at Bretton Woods in the United States. Since then, its membership has grown from 44 countries to 190. The IMF says it monitors the economic health of member countries and provides loans for governments in economic distress. 2 years ago, at the height of the COVID-19 pandemic, more than 100 nations requested bailouts from the IMF. Here's our correspondent, Alan Fisher, reporting on those loans.
From its headquarters here in Washington, the International Monetary Fund has put together a $9 trillion pot to help countries deal with the COVID crisis. Most of that money has come from the G20, the world's richest nations, and more than 100 countries have asked for help.
Now, this is the IMF map of where money was distributed. Among those helped, $2.7 billion to Egypt, $411 million to Ethiopia, $361 million to Bosnia-Herzegovina. More recently, Sri Lanka received $2.9 billion after its economy faced collapse. It ran out of money for food, medicine, cooking gas, and fuel. But critics of the IMF say it is outdated and ineffective. Of the 89 developing countries that received IMF loans between 1965 and 1995, more than half were no better off afterwards. In fact, 32 were poorer. Other critics question whether many nations which borrow money from the IMF have the ability to repay it.
Now you're saddled with additional debt from the IMF, then some sort of longer-term plan and program is likely going to have to step in to help countries through that.
Now, the IMF is downgrading its forecast of 2.9% global growth in 2023. It says that's because of the increasing risk of recession and financial instability.
Far from being transitory, as we thought, inflation is much more persistent. High energy and food prices, tighter financial conditions, lingering supply disruptions decelerate growth. All of the world's largest economies are now slowing down.
For better or for worse, many more governments may need to turn to the IMF in the coming months.
Okay, now what you hear so that was back then where the COVID, we know what the COVID do, which even as that, a lot of countries, they're not even good. In fact, statistically, out of 89 countries we received since 1965, more than 50% of them, they are not better off. In fact, 32 of them, they were even poor. And they even tell you how the IMF then conditionality. In fact, now from this program, we can know from APC parliamentary spokesperson, where tell we say, IMF now then tell the government for increased tax on rice. Not to we so. We be out there if I'm sure plenty of people in here will be out one APC one SLPP MP out one APC MP where I don't forget the SLPP MP because at the first time this way kind of program. So if you look at the book, a lot of people know The Economic Hitman by John Perkins, he explained to you the role of the IMF for actually cause more harm, more pain to poor countries there. More or less, they are ports. Now, American corporation are in the manager. We NIG sector. Now, American corporation are there. And these are all business entities there. Where actually they take from we not get on we own. So for like a government, they boast on IMF. It's a shame, it's embarrassing. And we not get nobody in a salon for do this with like what they do so. Fact check and try for count some of them fair for let people know. Not so say people are not sabi doing, they don't want doing, but the environment not there for that. The environment not there. So then God and they alone and they say free lunch, then they on the free ride. You
implement. We have seen that the forex has been stable. The forex was so stable that some of our partners asked us that something is wrong. But there was nothing wrong. It's that the Bank of Sierra Leone and the government and the economy is the policies we're doing in the economic management team meeting that His Excellency chairs are working. Inflation went down. That means the rate at which the price change for the volume, for the value of the basket you have went down, which means the cost of living was not getting worse. How people were spending money was getting better compared to the past.
The economy, the life of people, and the way people in better now. Salon people things and improve. That technically not the type of talk. So we not only we have join this journalogy with what's necessarily talk in our position. I'll just finish out with one more minute, then we go try for episode back more.
Local production of food means the food basket increase for the same amount of money that you spend. Investments, over $1 billion of investments from the US alone. That does not include all the other private sector investments that was committed. I mean, if you actually include the OPEC resources that His Excellency also got in Europe, close to $2 billion. And then the BII. So the US government, Europe, all these banks, and UK government, that was $2 billion committed to the country that His Excellency helped us raise. 480 million for MCC to build transmission lines, about 600 million from DFC to private sector to build power generation and other the airports. The airports, we've seen how successful that has been. So the economy has been really good. It can be better. We're working to make it better.
The economy has been really good. Really, even though they watch Salon, the economy has been really good. This they come up from the chief minister. They don't stabilize the economy. They don't get 2 billion. These are not so we watch them. These are don't raise. They don't mobilize them funds there, or at least in the expected funds there for camp. Anyway, let's just finish. It can 30, not so. We just end.
Inflation is now 15% from 50-something%, and His Excellency is committed to make.
I don't know if I noticed something. Inside this less than a minute, he don't call His Excellency more than 3 times. Imagine in the shortest span of time. This, reach even 1 minute of His Excellency, His Excellency, His Excellency. It's all because of, like I say, it override. It on the override for selling, for show the power, for appease a master, because imposition they currently
it's a single digit. He did it in his first year before COVID came. We met it at 2019 when we came in 2018. Within a year and a half, we brought it to 9. Now, COVID came, or the global crisis, we went to 50-something. Now we're back 15. We're going to go to single digit. And hopefully we'll keep improving the wage for people. We'll bring more companies to employ more people, have local products be higher. All the things we're doing it's medium to long term, but it has good vision. So economy was really good. The next thing I want to speak about is security. We had lots of security threats, but people didn't.
Okay, again, in that very short you don't talk about how the economy good, even more better, you know. But I want to take away they talk about inflation and talk about how they get engagement with the rice product producers them or importers them, and they be able for the first time in the history. Now that part I never understand. The first time in history for let they able to do this, I never understand at all. I'm a forest. I'll just take you back into history. These are the people wasted on our power today.
Since independence to date, the Sierra Leonean has had a life that is less than what we would desire. We wake up in the morning worrying about the basic things that the rest of the world has forgotten. We worry about electricity, we worry about water supply, we worry about food, we even worry about security. Successive governments have failed us. This is the time for the Sierra Leonean to refuse to accept less and request more. We have to show our leaders that poverty is not a way of life. It is something which is man-made, and men all over the world have fought to change it. In Sierra Leone, it seems things cannot get better. Why? Why do people vote governments? Governments are voted to make the lives of their people better. If they cannot make their lives better, then that is a failure of social contract. And when there is a failure of social contract, the counterparties, in this case, who are the people, need to demand from their governments that what is done is not what was agreed. We have to stand up for what we believe in. We cannot reject, we cannot accept this way of life. We have to reject it. In recent times, the economy has been destroyed. Inflation is galloping. The dollar has moved from 4,300 yuans in 2013 to 7,300 yuans in 2016. Inflation is something around 12.5%. Few days ago, even fuel, which underscores the basic movement of people to engage in economic activity, has moved from 3,750 yuans to 6,000 yuans. Why? How do they expect people to live?
You see, what would I tell you? Say this guy did lie. He said them peak the economy. He told them peak the economy. They wouldn't say the economy now 19% the inflation, but yeah, in company they say 12%. See, this is just the same way whether they put just for play politics on anything and everything, even on data. That is why sometimes it's difficult for us to accept certain data when they come up from the mouth, because they don't. I mean, then they say anything with no courtesy, with no respect, You know, they're not a fear for sale. They're not a fear for sale. Absolutely. Anyway, I think well, time don't between actually, because this guy in Turkey is very, very annoying, and we get another thing we want to concentrate on. I don't know if you don't have like 1 second. Let's just see how this. All right. Okay, you don't left 1 minute. Lord, just manager, Lord Donna.
The police for doing a great work. Freedom of movement was there. Sure, there were mounted security, but all of those was in our own interest. All across the country. Festivals in Kabbalah, festivals in Kailau. There was a show in Freetown every day. All full. And so security has been fantastic. We thank the military, we thank the police officers, and His Excellency as Commander-in-Chief has been really shepherding that. We have weekly security meetings, so he champions it. He's a security expert. He's our biggest security expert in the country. So economy, security, feed alone, actually the big five. We've been fantastic at the big five. We've increased production or the land under cultivation by 3.5 times last.
All right, for the everything fantastic, everything normal, everything fine. Of course, why not for fine? Where people now the government is look at what's in there happen. NRA, massive fraud at NRA, Commissioner General under fire. And look at on the other left-hand side, the right-hand side, electricity tariff increase to 72% by EDSA. Why? Because they need more money. And when they get this money, what did they happen? They want to get the power, then they take the money, user, all they want for user, and nobody know for access, no accountability. Absolutely. Now, just a few days ago, we tell you about what happened. Let me just tell you, I don't know if you get the day for a study. Okay. Massive corruption in your government, in your office. Then the police 6.6 billion, and today back we are about the NRA. This is why they are asking for people to continue to pay their taxes. You need to pay your tax. Pay your tax. Pay your tax. Anyway, we'll tap that side. But another thing, with all this, you go look like say sometime the alternative could be the opposition, not so. Watch what you they see from the opposition. And this now not to Joseph, this na veteran politician, you know, where na Ambassador Caps Kanu, you know, this somebody where you know, I mean, narcissism journalist anyway, don't put us, so we don't kind of this platform several times. But the point is, we concern, let me just put a concern on this piece. What's the inputs? Let me read them for you. Caps Kanu say APC is indeed coming back to power, and this APC will be very different. All appointments will be vetted first by the grassroots. The president will be closely monitored by everybody to appoint only true blood APC, who fought and gave their lives for the party during the bio interregnum. No more sugar and appointments. This APC will not be careless with power either. 1992 and 2018 will never happen again to the APC. We have learned our lessons. At times, it's good to suffer bitterly and learn from it. APC is coming back to reunite our country, bringing back joy to every heart and rebuild a stronger and better Sierra Leone. This is the problem. This is where we are getting it wrong completely. This revenge politics. Look at, these are the opposition. And they mean not to say not joke in the joke. Not to say not joke in the joke. If, you know, we're not seeing nothing in it. We're not seeing nothing in it. Wait till they go at the end of 2025, 2026. Now we're going to see certain things in. Because some man don't sit on 5 years, 6 years. Mori don't banga, adopt don't banga. Some man not be ever feel say go suffer. Some man not ever feel say go adopt that kind of, because them be they play with money, them be get money. So that mistake what they do, so man, that mistake what them be do, they will never do it again. In fact, me concern I get some of these guys, if you bring them. Now, why make I say so? I want to take you to a video where even the then president they talk about, you know, this like now a corrupt. I mean, it clear the corruption.
I warn people them. I say Ebola money una not eat. Yes. If una they listen, una go remember say I say I tell people I say Ebola money na blood money. Don't yes. Now we authorize for make them set up this interim audit and make parliament. So who say that you know where they can grab you say? I mean I don't understand it. You they train out for cow like say we don't eat. I say listen no. Keep politics. Ebola money everybody will account for it. Yes. When the Auditor General report comes out, the law is that you will go through the Public Accounts Committee. Yes. Make you go through the process. We're in a law country. Right. Some people they say, oh no, because now Auditor General, the law of, I mean, you will say this, na law, that they not to law. It's not possible. We are consistent. Yes. What do you say we do? They do have. Don't say we go by the law, we go by the law. And look at what in Parliament they come up with. We are doing it again for make we strengthen Parliament, so that they will continue to play that watchdog role. So now everybody now in the country, they tell you, say, hey, yeah, take Jamo, I know I'm going to Parliament tomorrow. Take Jamo, make I do it properly because the auditor then they come. This is how you build this culture of transparency and It is not going to happen overnight. Yes. But we then measure how we take the strengthening of their institutions, giving them opportunity to perform their role, we are strengthening transparency and accountability. So with time we will get there. But then nobody can take the credits. If you say we go hold this, you say Ebola money. So now we say make the people accountable. So we get every reason for be proud of what we do.
Yes.
And that is why we on focus now the electorate. The only thing we get for do as a party for be united. When the turn reach, we say that this way we go, and we are there as a party. We will succeed with it.
Yes.
The party will succeed itself.
Yes.
And we will continue for another 2 terms of the next president, another 2 terms,
15
years. So I think say that.
Peace. Okay, there are few things I'm sure we don't learn from that clip. An old clip, I'm sure plenty people another watcher. It's clear there are people inside EBK government will be the embezzle money. This is not what we say, from the chief back then. And Ebola money, imagine say blood and money, it's a Ebola money and blood money, we are not torture. And people then be the tiffer. But again, you go and get credit for the fact that way they push for let accountability take place. That's the stark difference between Madabio and this guy. Not to say sometimes other people enable understand. The thing, not to say, and this might not to be angel. Not EBK was never that kind of, not to angel. It gets in mistakes there. But certain things where it talk public or we this now be now secrets now liquor and liquor according to what you understand. And apart from the examples we set the Afsa to Kaba, the Kemo, and the other people where then just suspect about other thing then where more or less it pull them first. It allow the investigation take place. The point again why they make it is if you listen to what this man talk, it tell you say the Ebola money, not blood money, and everybody get for account for her if you know go parliament. In contrast to what Madabio will tell you, listen.
And would you say the current fight against corruption has minimized corruption in your administration, or do you think you also have thieves in administration?
I wouldn't call anybody I've appointed as thieves, but I would.
Right, in forum, if he appoint you, he defend you. You see the difference, eh? It's not the way they say. We can talk about, but we count with the evidence. If now you appoint you, they call you native man. I let them catch you. Now you appoint parentarily. Parentarily, then catch them. Yeah, woman, then catch them live, then thief Salomoni. But because now you appoint them, you don't see that as thief man. Them. Unlike EBK, where be then at power, you see they scold in ministers, government officials. They scold them. They warn them. You see the difference, eh? You see the difference, stark reality. And this was a public closed door meeting, will leak. And this was on it is a closed door meeting. Sorry, this is a closed door meeting. This man they talk publicly. If not secretly be talking, people don't understand. Say okay, secret. But this man be there on. I think we thought here, and I make this sort of like term all where they answer this question boldly. Get the mindset. If Naya appoint you, that you don't get a tacit support for let people and thief. Simple as that. Tacit support. In other words, you don't encourage them. You don't encourage them because even they said dog says can look face with the leak. Not so. Not like that. So again, I come back to this. Don't get distracted on this one. The alternative what we know now APC SLPP to a point now. If that's what they talk about revenge politics, where are we taking our country? If na APC the number for them are cabinets, just like what Madabio do so, a majority, more than 80% of the appointments in one region, would they destroy this country? Would they destroy this country? Anyway, Lord just tap here. I think we don't go over time, Seth. We go international news quickly because it's very important for Lord get this one. We can just now.
Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin are planning to meet, which can only mean one thing. They want to end the war in Ukraine, or at least try to end it. Trump has promised to stop the fighting on day one in office, but for that, he needs Putin. Reports say both men had a phone conversation in mid-November. This was after Trump won the election, but neither side confirmed it. In fact, the Kremlin outright rejected those reports. This time, though, they're being open about it. Trump says Putin is keen to meet him. He says his team is making the arrangements. Listen to this.
President Putin wants to meet. He's said that even publicly. And we have to get that war over with. That's a bloody mess. Soldiers are being killed by the millions. I looked at some very graphic pictures yesterday. The soldiers that are being killed, you know, it's a flat field. The only thing that stops a bullet is a body.
And what is Moscow saying? Well, they too are keen on talks with Donald Trump, but only after his inauguration.
President Putin has repeatedly declared that he is open to contacts with international leaders, including the President of the United States of America, including Donald Trump. We see that Mr. Trump is also declaring his readiness to solve problems through dialogue. We welcome that. In all likelihood, there will already be some movements after Mr. Trump enters the Oval Office.
Putin and Trump have a good equation, as good as a US president and a Russian president can have. In 2018, they held a bilateral summit in Finland. They also met on the sidelines of multilateral summits like the G20 and the Asia-Pacific Forum. During the pandemic, Trump sent COVID tests to Putin, that too in secret. Reports say they kept in touch even after Trump left office. A recent book claims that they spoke 7 times after 2021. Again, neither side has confirmed any of this. We don't know when the next meeting could happen, but chances are it will happen on neutral turf. Trump and Putin met in Finland, which was neutral back then. And Biden met him in Switzerland, which is again neutral. As for the agenda, we don't have to speculate. It will be Ukraine all the way. Having said that, there are 3 things to watch out for. Number 1, will Zelensky get an invite for this meet? Ideally, he should. The talks will focus on a war in his country, so it's pointless without him at the table. That's the first point. Number 2, how will Europe react to this? Their big 2 have softened their position on Russia. In November, Chancellor Olaf Scholz spoke to Putin. It was their first conversation since the war began. And it came after Trump's win. In France, President Macron is asking Ukraine to be realistic, especially on issues of territory. We have to see how Europe responds to these talks because their support will be vital to peace. Zelensky has repeatedly sought security guarantees to end the war, and he wants the US to provide them. But Donald Trump is not about to send US soldiers to uphold a peace in Europe. So that job will fall on Europe. And finally, factor number 3, will Trump actually follow through on his campaign promise? In public, he has expressed sympathy with Putin. He says he understands why Russia invaded Ukraine.
You know, a big part of the problem was Russia for many, many years, long before Putin said you could never have NATO involved with Ukraine. Now, they've said that. That's been like written in stone. And somewhere along the line, Biden said, no, they should be able to join NATO. Well, then Russia has somebody right on their doorstep, and I could understand their feeling about that.
But we can't go by the rhetoric alone. Trump has appointed an envoy to settle this war. His name is Keith Kellogg. Now, Kellogg has explained his ideas in a paper. He says Ukraine should get aid only if they participate in talks. And what if Ukraine agrees, but Russia does not? Well, then the aid should continue, at least according to him. So Trump's policy is not set in stone. He has a record of radically changing his position, and that is what Zelensky is counting on. Trump's unpredictability.
Trump може бути вирішальним. We had several conversations during meetings or telephone conversations. I think he is strong and unpredictable. I would like Trump's unpredictability to concern, first of all, Russia. I think he really wants to end the war. I think this is true.
It all hinges on that Putin-Trump meeting, on who has the upper hand when the talks begin. Ukraine is trying desperately. This week, they launched a new offensive in Kursk. Remember, Kursk is a region in western Russia. Ukraine occupied parts of it last year. They're hoping to use it as a bargaining chip. Kiev is also escalating attacks in the east. Russia says they launched a missile attack on Donetsk. Take a look.
Начать экстренную запись.
Zelensky also attended a Western Arms Forum in Germany yesterday. It's called the Rammstein Group. This forum is led by the United States. It has been building up Ukraine's military-industrial complex. Pentagon Chief Lloyd Austin was also in attendance. He announced a new arms package for Kiev. This one is worth $500 million. He also urged Trump to keep supporting Ukraine. On the way back, Zelensky stopped in Rome. He met Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni, and she is seen as a Trump whisperer in Europe. I guess Zelensky is trying everything in the playbook. Biden's endless checkbooks kept him in the game. But with Trump, he may not even be at the table.
All right, so Fambul, we hope Trump in presence one at the White House go able to out sanity, peace for the world, because we know how plenty people suffer. We know how many thousands of lives, a very, very serious, emotional and traumatic. In fact, statistics suggest more than 50,000 people have done die. Just less than 3 years, more than 50,000 people. More than 50,000. Painful, really painful. And Ukraine will get the might. And the American politics is dynamic. The American politics is not static. In other words, you don't get a particular leader who will come put a policy throughout. For example, in this particular, the outgoing administration, a Biden administration, not pro-Ukraine administration, unlike this one they can win Trump, of course, you don't make him position clear. I mean, you don't make it clear. Say there's no way absolutely continue with that. That I make it look at the best way for let them negotiate. But I don't give ultimatum to Zelensky. Say, look, either you sit on at the negotiating table, we support you, or if you refuse, we left you. And what's going to happen? Right now, Russia don't take more than 20% of Ukrainian land. More than 20%. And without the West support, primarily America, where they're going to give billions and billions, more than 15, 20 billions, where they don't give to Ukraine, then we know it's just a matter of time. The Kyiv administration, they crumble. But you know, for reach this level, we're not for reach that level. You know, not a painful subject. This we're not going to go deep into that because of many sensitive things, and I find it better for we just left home. But however, it's also a place we one time we call home, and it's still a home because even though this house, no other language, no way they talk. Now Russian, what they talk now, Ukrainian Russian, now they talk now this house. So more or less, we memory is still there intact, regardless of the despite the fact that we don't move. But everything that we move is there. Everything, of course, say. I mean, I get it also. What they play now, you ever just focus on listen. But anyway, I think today we go over the top, not so we exceed more than the necessary time. But we apologize for that. Although people not get problem, but we we never apologize. All right, so they can't give you the time now for yourself can rub remote on this issue. We'll take 1 minute break when we come turn full talk.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to a sweet mamas alone. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salon. Anytime where you pay.
All right. So yes, Fambo, we don't come on the other side of the talk now. We go open the line, and all right. I think we get the first caller. Yes. Yes, call. Oh, okay. Yes, call. Also, they call from for the benefits of ambulance.
Mr. Komon-Tok, this is Abdul, call from the US.
Yes, Abdul, go ahead. You get the platform. You get 2 minutes.
Yeah, I know just let the way how caps can put them, all respect to them. I don't benefit a lot from kokoyoko.com. Whatever the case, Sierra Leone is a country of law. You can even hear Abdullah Begetin here. He say all waiting and people out they do with the jots and down. You know, justice just get for prevail. The APC they will sell out, the APC all they play bad game, they're not for go scotch free. The SLPP they will corrupt. The SLPP members them we're responsible for the atrocities that will take place during that election. They're not get for go free. We got to set something up. We're going to make that country they experience some decency again. Now I left that issue. They go to man of the week. Mr. Komon-Tok, one thing we can always they run na my mind. Waiting Schengen they do behind the scene. For able to captivate the attention of Mother Biu and let Mother Biu make him in right hand man. That have been just the thing. But if you see what the AYB they do, so they allow this man for make it they run him out the kind of way they run and so some of them things that they don't begin to come out. And more will be able to come out, that will be able to determine fully the value and where this guy be. The other thing, if I get time, he talk about Sierra Leone, they try for head to anthem of West Africa again.
No, not to anthem. We are now.
Okay. Well, me not to land they pay attention to. And if see, it can boldly say that day, watch out for the institution. They're fake institution who come with data, say Sierra Leone education based on this and that they are the best. No, watch out for that. Because that's what this guy just come on more from Dubai and say the best education minister in the world. Waiting at the yardstick.
No, that you don't count too.
So these are the last one. Yeah, I beg permit me.
Go ahead.
This guy gets some problem with comprehension. I swear. Look, the guy say APC on progressive. Then is he dumb? He talks again on for being on progressive, not a bad thing. But you list all the negative things that will make APC on progressive. They tell you say on progressive, not a bad thing. This guy, I think, say need for the understanding. Say for wait, if me talk now, they listen to me step again. Now no sir, I make mistake. Jale learn from that. Thank you, bye.
Abdul, you yes. One thing about Abdul is be patient for listening there. Where you know they even the patience we Abdul gets for big points there. We say sometimes we get mad. But anyway, thank you. It's a good point. All right. Oh my God. All right. Okay. Okay, let's start again. Let's come on the Texas then. Do you own a app we for pray along with meal? This berry. Do you think this berry eats me? The berry eats me so hard. Yeah, Annie. We praise along with you. We hope so God will give you the strength and the energy for let you recover. Sorry for your loss. All right. We add another voice. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yeah, Constance Elena, the call from the US.
Yeah, Constance Elena, you get the platform. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok, thank you so much. God bless you for the good work you do.
God bless you too.
You see me, brother, honestly, I be support this SLPP government 2017 election. And you see, one thing can not be understand. Then they feel to say people and they see APC like a perfect political party. But no, APC not ever be a perfect political party. Now the wrongdoing now don't make people that don't see APC as AGL. This now two evil political parties, but people and they look for the lesser evil, which is APC. You know, because if you look at the thing and where them guy criticize where them be the na opposition, more especially the head president Bio, they talk about say the APC government they spend too much money per foreign travel. You know, they talk about the inflation, the wage bill and all that stuff. Then they, you know go compare now to waiting the happen. You see, then guy, I know they even distress yourself because I know say them lie them so painful in such a way. You they frustrate with yourself while they listen where you wait to say you program, honestly. Well, the good thing about them people here, then self mods na they the true day. You know, if this one they can say something, this another one. Imagine chief minister they talk say they may meet the inflation 90%.
Yeah.
But can follow in they talk about 12%. So if they find out say the people you know, themselves they continue for the expose themselves. You know, but let them not worry, man. Time go come where them go pay. Trust me, then go pay for every single thing. They're not go free. Even if APC choose for left, then let them go free. But the people where they suffer now, then go understand and only accountable. But I mean, I then I want forum, you know, believe. Somebody they criticize this government for where they sack the auditor general. You know, say another person they defend say where the auditor general be they how the auditor general not be they do nothing under APC government. Now SLPP now just a witch hunt and all that stuff then they. You know, actually I say bro, they play the devil advocate here. Yeah, let me assume and say it not be the exposed APC government, which I believe say now the APC the auditor general in reports now this SLPP be the use for campaign against APC. But let me assume now say yes, it not be they do nothing for expose the APC government. Does that mean that where then they expose this SLPP now? Now me and you two money now they go so. Now me and you two country feature then they destroy so. So because APC be don't destroy this country, we say for SLPP destroy.
Thank you very much, my brother.
My brother, it's sad. It's sad. Let God make we eyes them open and know the reality and not say them people here. Now we feature them the destruction of that country there. Thank you so much. God bless you.
God bless you too. They had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yeah, Abu from Ireland.
Yes, Abu from Ireland. You get the platform. Go ahead. You get 2 minutes.
Mr. Komon-Tok, I believe say you say self in talk on that. If you say APC they can have power. APC decide say would they left SLPP then would they put them go court free for all their atrocities they don't cause and that country day. You say self can talk on that say no accept that. SLPP not for go court free. Because if you done like a game, because APC will can do the worst watching past Sunday. And if the SLPP then come back in power, then say go say, oh, they can't get rid of them, but we don't care, but then say go left them go court free. And like a game.
Yeah.
So for the SLPP, for the APC, for proof say yes, and ready for work for the people there. Now for all SLPP accountable. That's it. They say don't understand, say, don't do foolish show, to make any foolish now, we say will face the same consequences.
Yeah.
But the APC no kind of power. Una look there, koro, and say SLPP all don't call that point, don't left them, let them go court free. Now boys game. Don't forget about that. Because that country don't finish. We don't destroy the country because then go do one thing past one day. SLPP go cancel back the same thing. Wait, who kind of power would get rid of them? Who then get rid of them? Who then kind of power? They need to get rid of them. That's like a game. So dear me people, don't encourage that. Don't encourage that. SLPP they for pay account for all the activities they don't cause another country. They for face the consequences. Then they for sure say yes, we want get leadership in that country. But if the APC kind of power, they don't set a record day, salon don't finish. Thank you very much.
Abu, thank you very much for your contribution. Brilliant contribution. Thank you. All right, let's come back on the Texas and quick one. This one they come up from Mama Yebu. It's on the American money is scared. Let's know. On the American money, it reads, in God we trust, but one can see that they don't have any fear of God. One can see it by their actions around the world. So strange. And this one they come out from I think okay now the Mamadou they say it said the difference between EBK and Bio is that EBK is well matured in leadership and Bio think leadership is a child play. EBK has so much respect for his citizens, unlike Bio, who sees Sierra Leonean as mad people. Sheila, they say incompetence turns people into slavery. Ibrahim Traore. Yeah, that's a good one. And I don't know if we don't take this. I don't know if we don't take this. Now this we take. I don't know. All right. Anyway, now we just. I have said it over and over that title don't suit Africans. Title made them become gods, and they lose focus and become idiots. I will never call an African with a title. This one come up from Komon-Tok. Say we should audit APC regarding the Ebola funds. What happened to the 2.4 billion? Every government should be investigated and hold everyone to account. The uniparty elite is morally and ethically bankrupt. And okay, I think now I'll add back some quotes then. Yes, call outside they come from.
Mr. Komon-Tok, I salute you. This is not Pakul from the home of the Cowboys.
Oh, Pakul from the home of the Cowboys. Pakul, you get the platform. Get to me.
My brother, may God bless you. May God come for you.
God bless you
too. You do a fantastic job. With reference to Chief Minister Senge, I strongly believe, say, Usai all, he believes himself, and he believes, say, he get a chance. And I make it behave the way they behave right now, for even good mind for stand up to the First Lady, directly or indirectly, or even secretly undermining boss. But I've been saying the past again for be careful, hide the threat. Because I think people they employ them, and they finger they buy where they feed you, take to the better. Or probably earning boss, then they strategize for 2028. So then they find way for they separate himself from them and reach for campaign. They go say, this man we don't begin the bash at them people, you know. So then get a game plan. But all they watch them. But all this, don't not forget say Senga don't make a lot of blunders. Public speaking, they don't make mistake. In actions, they don't make mistake. The public therefore remember all that. However, with the restoration of democracy, they go put serious thanks that in plan. They God bless well. They God bless Salon. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Pakul. We go back on the Texas then, and this one they come up from. This one they come up from Lamin Denke, where they say, Komon-Tok, any election in Salon, the incumbency factor is no more. Therefore, they are going out, no chance for SLPP. Mabinti, they say, it's not revenge politics. If you think that is the space is critically, you will know exactly where he is coming from. And this one they come up from Abdul Tarali, they say, with 72% increase, the country they do well. Yeah. And this one they come up from Brown, RB Brown, R Brown. They say Salon deserve and he then refused to stand up. Diaspora go left for send them money. This one they come up from Brian. You say with 2 billion, Salon can build 4 power plants which can provide electricity for up to 110 megawatts hourly. This one they come up from Bintu Kale. They say, really, this economy is good. Are you kidding? People suffering this past Christmas was the worst, no salary. Everything is expensive. And this one they come up from Gombi Musa Tonyaya, or they say he's talking about 2 billion, yet they could not pay salaries for November and December. And okay. Asatu, they say the man they bring for be the next president na Salon. So waiting we expect. And this one they come up from Mohammed Kamara. Say all this is happening because of the poor economy of the country. And Jamila Conte is our people now go die of complication, poverty. And this one they come up from Hans, where they say APC executive leaders una dem miss una na Samura Camara in ake na infet so. This one from Amit Tirori said the guy who made that statement to APC for not being progressive is quite correct. However, this current APC so-called leadership this one come from Yata Masako. He say why David can't come to Komon-Tok or we had with this nonsense. Let's reposition. Lamin Bangwadi say APC they miss you because you and the misleading government are in the same boat and same soup. Salon women, they say Senga lacks the maturity to even be deputy. All he's doing is telling the lies you want him to tell. That's the only way he can save his position. Yeah, Beatrice, thank you for joining us. And this one they come from Zainab. What they say that's I've been telling somebody today say Senga they speak indirect say then fail, but blaming it on APC because APC no give them direction in terms of good governance. Imagine audacity, but owner Sabi asks for funds and collect them. And this person they asked, and the camera they asked this important question. See, where did his children attending? This one came from Jerry, who they say, Mr. Komon-Tok, that gay clause in the abortion bill is attributed to the American ambassador. This is his agenda, which he has been pushing. He even hosted a gay reception at the embassy last year. As it's currently, the government has tacitly tolerated that practice in Sierra Leone. Yeah, I agree with that. Say, if he host, yeah. If you get a private dinner with the gay community there, and when they ask about this bill 89, of course you're not going to foresee publicly, of course, but that's the reality in the ground. I don't know how much then Gideon, and we are here from Chris. This now from a Republican senator. We say that man and go just grab them talk because Salon, I mean, a small country, they not. He go don't get intelligence, he go don't get sufficient evidence, information before even make that. And find a public now press release pool. We count on to we put on to Chris. So it clear now say the BO government, it take money, we don't take money from the American government for pass standing into law. Anyway, they said the bill is already signed by the brown envelope. No, like I said, this is just part of we just get for talking because it's not a topic, but maybe in future. But with what's happened with the Auditor General, no surprise. There's no surprise for us anymore. There's nothing we will surprise you anymore. Yeah, Kelvin says thank you very much for joining us as always, and KK as well, and of course Almami. All right, so today we rush quick, and we go over. Okay, let us take this. Okay, this one coming from Ismail Kamara. Mr. Komon-Tok, please don't visit Salon right now because you are one of the few voices left bringing us authentic information. Everything else has been state captured. And this one coming from Cecil Kolo, say, Mr. Komon-Tok, I really like your professionalism. Keep it up, bro. Yeah, thank you very much for joining us and always for the compliment. Unasef, plenty, thank you for joining us. We are in this together as a family, as a country. We believe, see, this Salon deserve better. And we are on this social media for a mission. We're on a mission, and it's paying off. Even though it's slow, but the dividend will depend try for reaper. We are reaping up the benefits. We want to change the politics, the dynamics, the way things and they happen at the country, and we also the appeal directly to the political actors there. But then get conscience, not to stone them get at their hearts. Yeah, now more time they may you too. Then again get pillow them. The pillow they talk to them. You can practice decent politics. The country they win, you said they win, future generation they win. Consider that. Consider it's just simple. It's a matter of choice. You just need to make a choice whether I have to do the right thing or do the wrong thing. If you do the right thing, even if you practicing decent policy doesn't mean that people are not going to vote for you. Far from that. But when they put on this kind of local and clear in the face of people, that's not the concern where people get. It's fearful, fearful. But anyway, we tap the program here for today. We go come back tomorrow, obviously, with another very important program. If you just join me today, we'll look at some of the statements that the chief minister Bide make. We see by blinding Bide accused and say the undermining boss, and indeed some of them lie their way. This man don't lie. Facts lie. Say Salon don't become the Athens of West Africa again in just 3 years. This unfortunate statement, and never supposed to say that because it's blatant lie and a disgraceful lie. Anyway, and we also look at protests in Kailan for the abortion, and we also look at NRA and Thief Money Day and APC. There's a plan for revenge, and then here we get time for tonight. All right, until then, we will see you back safe to our God's willing. Me and Mr. Komon-Tok. Now, bye-bye.
You know, Sabidi Mami, Kala show ya. Kanaya, Komon-Tok, Kanaya, on the beat, Gladideya, Kanaya, Gladideya, Kanaya. Just walk for making us say, you know me, when she go. Offend this love, not easy. I go back, be sure. Come, 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 for the bamba. They must talk about you. Everything you do, they want to know about you. They say man shouting, man plenty, they want catch brand you. No can pitch brand me beach, you know sabi man be. Come, 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 for the bamba, tire. Battle field you must fight to win. Open this love, easy. What my eyes have seen. Don't reach me what I know. Many places I've been. This not too possible. You come and show you the money. Come, 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 for the bamba, tire. Gladideya, Kanaya, Gladideya, Kanaya, Komon-Tok, Kanaya, Komon-Tok, Kanaya, Patideya, Kanaya, Patideya, Kanaya. To say talk a ship, Congo, Sago, talk anything. You listen, market noise, you no go buy nothing. Pay attention, panic question, make you learn one thing. Lose lips in cheap, see beauty, way back, sabi the money. Come, for the bamba, tire. Yes.
From the streets of it down to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks we no go shy, migration stories should no go die. Entertainment we go dance to the beat, health and well-being make we rise from we seat. This now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice be the roots. Komon-Tok, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make we proud. From Salon to the world, we dey stand and talk. Come here we are, now we message for Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B soak, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We dey yarn and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. We talk about the health, we need that for survive. Make the system better so we people go thrive. Entertainment this week, the music they flow, but we still go young, the things we need to know. Political leaders make una hear the cry. We go talk and yeah, no we no go lie. Now Komon-Tok, we dey stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Oh, Komon-Tok, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make the proud. From Salon to the world, we dey stand and talk. Come here we young, now we message for Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B soak, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We dey yarn and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Oh, now we dey yarn for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shining like the truth must show. Komon-Tok, together we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Komon-Tok, where the minds come meet. Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B soak, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We dey yarn and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Oh, Komon-Tok, oh yeah. We dey talk and we'll make we hear. From Freetown to the world, we go spread the news. Komon-Tok, now the platform we choose. Spread the news. Komon-Tok, now the platform we choose. From the streets of it down to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks we no go shy, migration stories should no go die. Entertainment we go dance to the beat, health and well-being make we rise from we seat. This now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice be the roots. Oh, Komon-Tok, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make we proud. From Salon to the world, we dey stand and talk. Come here we are, now we message for Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B soak, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We dey yarn and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. We talk about the health, we need that for survive. Make the system better so we people go thrive. Entertainment this week, the music they flow, but we still go young, the things we need to know. Political leaders make una hear the cry. We go talk and yeah, no we no go lie. Now Komon-Tok, we dey stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Oh, Komon-Tok, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make the proud. From Salon to the world, we dey stand and talk. Come here we young, now we message for Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B soak, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We dey yarn and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Oh, now we dey young for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shining like the truth must show. Komon-Tok, together we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Komon-Tok, where the minds come meet. Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B soak, we dey make the choice. choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey come from. Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We dey yarn and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Komon-Tok, oh yeah. We dey talk and move, make we hear. From Freetown to the world, we go spread the news. Komon-Tok, now the platform we choose. Spread the news. Komon-Tok, now the platform we choose. From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks, we no go shy. Migration stories should no go die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat. Health and well-being, make we rise from we sit. This now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice be the roots. Oh, Komon-Tok, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make we proud. From Salon to the world, we dey stand the talk. Come here, we yarn, now we message for all. Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B soak, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey come from. Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We dey yarn and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. We talk about the health, we need that for survive. Make the system better so we people go thrive. Entertainment this week, the music they flow, but we still go yarn the things we need to know. Political leaders make una hear the cry. We go talk and hear, no we no go lie. Now Komon-Tok, we dey stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Oh, Komon-Tok, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make the proud. From Salon to the world, we dey stand the talk. Come here, we young, now we message for all. Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B soak, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey come from. Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We dey yarn and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Oh, now we dey yarn for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shining like the truth must show. Komon-Tok, together we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Komon-Tok, where the minds commit. Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B soak, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey come from. Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We dey yarn and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Komon-Tok, oh yeah. We dey talk and move, make we hear. From Freetown to the world, we go spread the news. Komon-Tok, now the platform we choose. Spread the news. Komon-Tok, now the platform we choose. From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks, we no go shy. Migration stories should no go die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat. Health and well-being, make we rise from we sit. This this now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice me the roots. Oh, come on, talk, you go hear we loud. We don't go hide, we gon' make me proud. From Salon to the world, we just stand tall. Come here we are, now we message for all. Come on, talk, this now we voice. R&B soak, we make the choice. From politics to health, we just stand firm. Migration and vibes, we don't confirm. Come on, talk, now the place to be. We the young, I'm clear for you and me. Come on, talk, oh yeah, we there. For the future, we don't pave the way. We talk about the health, we need that for survive. Make the system better so we people go thrive. Entertainment this week, the music, the flow. But we still go young, the things we need to know. Political leaders make when I hear the cry. We go talk, I'm here, no we no go lie. Now come on, talk, we dey stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Oh, come on, talk, you go hear we loud. We don't go hide, we go make the proud. From Salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here, we young, now we message for all. Come on, talk, this now we voice. R&B soak, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Come on, talk, now the place to be. We dey young, I'm clear for you and me. Come on, talk, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Oh, now we dey young, for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shining like the truth must show. Come on, talk together, we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Come on, talk where the minds commit. Come on, talk, this now we voice. R&B soak, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Come on, talk, now the place to be. We dey young, I'm clear for you and me. Come on, talk, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Oh, more talk, oh yeah. We dey talk and we'll make we hear. From Freetown to the world, we go spread the news. Come on, talk, now the platform we choose. Spread the news. Come on, talk, now the platform we choose. Talk. We the talk and right, we the talk and clear. From Sierra Leone to everywhere. Oh yeah. Come on, talk. Come on, make me hear. From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks, we no go shy. Migration stories should no go die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat. Health and well-being, make we rise from we seat. It's now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice we do. Ooh, come on, talk, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make we proud. From Salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here, we are. Oh yeah, we message for. Choice from politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of vibes, we dey confirm. Come on, talk, place to be. We dey young, I'm clear for you and me. Come on, talk, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we pave the way. We talk about the health, we need that for survive. Make the system better so we people could thrive. Entertainment, they speak the music, the flow. But we still go young, the things we need to know. Political leaders, make when I hear the cry. We could talk, come here, no, we know go lie. Now come on, talk, we dey stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Ooh, come on, talk, you gon' hear we loud. We no go hide, we gon' make we proud. From Salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here, we are. Oh yeah, we message for. Come on, talk, this how we voice. R&B soak, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of vibes, we dey confirm. Come on, talk, now the place to be. We dey young, I'm clear for you and me. Come on, talk, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we pave the way. Oh, now we dey young for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shine the light, the truth must show. Come on, talk together, we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Come on, talk, where the minds go meet. Come on, talk, this now we voice. R&B soak, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of vibes, we dey confirm. Come on, talk, now the place to be. We dey young, I'm clear for you and me. Come on, talk, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we dey pave the way. Come on, talk, ooh yeah. We dey talk and we'll make me hear. From Freetown to the world, we dey spread the talk. We the talk and right, we the talk and clear from Sierra Leone to everywhere. Oh yeah. Come on, talk. Come on, make me hear. From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks, we no go shy. Migration stories should no go die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat. Tell town well-being, make we rise from we seat. It's not a platform, we go speak the truth for the young and the old. That we voice we do. Ooh, come on, talk, you go hear me loud. We no go hide, you go make me proud. From Salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here, we are. Oh yeah, we message for. Choice from politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of us, we come from. Come on, talk, the place to be. We the young and care for you and me. Come on, talk, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we pave the way. We talk about the health, we need them for survive. Make the system better so we people can thrive. Entertainment, they speak the music, the flow. But we still go yarn the things we need to know. Little leaders, make when I hear the cry. We could talk, come here, no we know the line. Not come on, talk, we did stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Ooh, come on, talk, you gon' hear me loud. We no go hide, you gon' make me proud. From Salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here, we are. Oh yeah, we message for. Come on, talk, this how we voice. Army to we make the choice. From politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of us, we come from. Come on, talk, the place to be. We the young. For you and me, come on, talk, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we pave the way. Oh, now we the young for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shine the light, the truth must show. Come on, talk together, we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Come on, talk, where the minds go meet. Come on, talk, this how we voice. Armies look, we they make the choice. From politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of vibes, we they come from. Come on, talk, the place to be. We the young and clear for you and me. Come on, talk, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we they pave the way. Come on, talk, ooh yeah. We they talk and we'll make me hear. From Freetown to the world, we spread the news. Come on, talk, on the platform. Talk. We the talk and right, we the talk and clear from Sierra Leone to everywhere. Oh yeah. Come on, talk. Come on, make me hear. From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks, we no go shy. Migration stories should no go die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat. Tell town well-being, make we rise from we seat. It's not a platform, we go speak the truth for the young and the old. That we voice we do. Ooh, come on, talk, you go hear me loud. We no go hide, you go make me proud. From Salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here, we are. Oh yeah, we message for. From politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of us, we come from. Come on, talk, the place to be. We the young and care for you and me. Come on, talk, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we pave the way. We talk about the health, we need them for survive. Make the system better so we people can thrive. Entertainment, they speak the music, the flow. But we still go yarn the things we need to know. Little leaders, make when I hear the cry. We could talk, come here, no we know the line. Not come on, talk, we did stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Ooh, come on, talk, you gon' hear me loud. We no go hide, you gon' make me proud. From Salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here, we are. Oh yeah, we message for. Come on, talk, this how we voice. Armies who we make the choice. From politics to health, we stand firm. we dey come from. Komon-Tok, the place to be. We dey yarn and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we pave the way. Oh, now we dey yarn for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shine the light, the truth must show. Komon-Tok, together we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Komon-Tok, where the minds go meet. Komon-Tok, this now we voice. Army Zook, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey come from. Komon-Tok, the place to be. We dey yarn and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we did. For the future.
From the streets of Africa to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks we